Time for the final Bourbon County variant. Hey Aficionado, Shawn here, and today we have the last of our 2018 Bourbon County variants. This one is Bourbon County Coffee Barleywine. This one is an English-Style Barleywine, aged in bourbon barrels. It's 15.1% ABV, and they've added Intelligentsia Finca La Soledad coffee. So I did a little research because I'm curious as to what are some tasting notes for this coffee. And one site I found had like tangerine, mandarin, and toffee. Another one had some like dark fruits like plum, blackcurrant, cedar, herbal notes for this one too. So it seems like a really interesting and complex coffee bean. Let's dig into it. So for the aroma, I'm definitely getting dark fruits, definitely getting bourbon, definitely getting toffee, like loads of sweet, sticky toffee character, some caramel, a nice roasty coffee character, hints of like that pepper skin quality I get from some coffees. But yeah, dark fruits. They say blackcurrant. I could see that. Plum. I don't know if I get any of the citrusy notes that I've seen mentioned for this coffee bean, but some vanilla, toffee, again, oak, a woody character, and dark fruits, maybe like raisin like a little bit too. Let's get the taste. Cheers. Yeah, it's very coffee forward as you would expect. Really nice roastiness up front. It's not like a really like heavily roasty coffee though. It's not like a dark roast bitter coffee. It's got like a mellowness to it, even like a bit of tartness. Again, the dark fruits coming through. Blackcurrant, just like they mentioned on whatever coffee site I was looking at. Plum. Loads of toffee in this beer. Maybe from the coffee, but definitely from that base barley wine. Like a biscuity, toffee character. A little bit of caramel in there too. Loads and loads and loads of toffee though. Like toffee, coffee, ice cream dessert kind of thing. Vanilla from the barrel. Oakiness, woodiness, cedar, I guess. Now I've got that in my head from the coffee descriptors that I read. I don't know too much about that citrusy coffee side. Maybe on the tail end a little bit. It's got maybe a little bit of a citrusy note. Like a lemony, orange, just a hint. Much more on the dark fruit side, the woody side, a little bit herbal, I guess. Yeah, but roasty, toffee, coffee, oak. On top of the roastiness from the coffee, it has this like toasted, bready, biscuity quality as well. And a really solid earthy character. The mouthfeel is medium plus, light side of full, somewhere in that spectrum. It's not too bitter, but just like a little bit of bitterness on the tail end. Like a bitter roast, bitter char, bitter oak. But the finish on this one is even a little bit drying. It just has a really strong, oaky, woody quality to it that provides a drying kind of note. The barrel coming through on the finish, some roastiness, a little bit of char, maybe hints of that herbal character too. Really interesting coffee bean, really complex. As for comparing it to the other releases, the other variants, I would put this one around the middle of the pack. I'd go with the wheat wine as my least favorite, then the bramble rye, then this one, followed by midnight orange, the regular base Bourbon County, and the vanilla as my favorite. So that's all 6 that I reviewed this year. Again, right in the middle of the pack in terms of this year's releases. But if you're a coffee fan, this is the Bourbon County variant for you. It's very coffee forward. and really good stuff. But what do you guys think? Were you able to try the coffee barley wine variant? How do you think it compares to the other variants if you're able to try it? And how do you think it compares to the coffee stout from last year? Personally, I think I prefer the coffee stout, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Until next time, drink responsibly and passionately. Thanks for watching.